Hey everyone, this is going to be an update video, but I'm doing it different than usual. I didn't want to sit in front of a camera and ramble because I think that's pretty boring. So here's some footage of me sucking at Halo Infinite while I read off something I wrote beforehand. Sometimes I wonder if anyone really cares about this kind of video, but for some reason I feel like I have to do them, or maybe it's just my way of getting things off my chest. Anyway, I do want to keep updates or vlogs or whatever in the future more relevant to YouTube and not really personal, so I'll be talking about plans for videos and maybe talk about channels that I found that I think are good. So the main thing that I wanted to say was that plans have changed. The original plan was to quit my job and try doing YouTube full time for a year and hope that I would have enough of a following to get an income from it, even if it wasn't enough to replace a full-time job. I think I'd be able to work with a quarter-time income if I play my cards right. However, in order for that plan to have worked, I would have needed to gain at least 100 subscribers per month to be able to reach the YouTube monetization requirements. One of them being having 1,000 subs. But ideally it would have to be more than 100. Well, after 3 or 4 months, I realized I was only getting about 10 subs per month and there was no way I was going to reach my goal before the money I had saved up ran out. So I decided to get a part-time job so I could still have a decent income to pay bills while still having time to work on music and videos. And instead of trying to speed run this thing, I realized I'm going to have to keep at it for several years before it pans out. The thing about that is, even when I had no job, I was able to make only one video per week. Aside from the time taken away from working, there's also the time taken away from being tired from working and not wanting to do anything. And of course, there's all the household chores. And I should start working out again, even though I really don't want to. And I started dating this girl and it seems to be going pretty well, so I might have a relationship on my hands. What I'm getting at is I don't think my video frequency is going to drop from 1 video a week to 2. I think it's going to drop to once every 3 or 4 weeks, maybe even more. But because I know now that I'm going to be very infrequent, in my mind it makes more sense to work on things that tend to take longer, like making music and music videos for that music. I just finished a song called Patience.exe has stopped working that I want to make a music video for. I just need to figure out how to do the video because I want lots of shots of me throwing and destroying things, but I don't have the money to replace all the stuff in my room. I'm also working on a song that is the sequel to the song Warm Body in the Trunk that I did with Nocturnal Productions. I tried to make a music video with a videographer back in California, but that didn't pan out and then I moved to Illinois. The music video for the sequel should be easy enough to do, but I feel like it wouldn't make sense without a video for the first one, but I can't record with Goon because of the distance, so I was considering either finding an animator on Fiverr who can animate the script I wrote for a reasonable price, or maybe just animating it myself. If I decide on animating it myself, I might do some short animations and put them up on the channel as I'm learning how to use Adobe Animate. I always thought that the song we made was really good and had the potential to blow up, and the music video would make it a lot more shareable, but we'll have to see. The last thing I wanted to talk about is the last channel that I discovered. It's called Jackpop. Jack has been making videos since he was like 5, and I'm not exaggerating when I say that. He's 15 now and his videos are way better than mine will ever be. They're always super funny, and even if he's doing a video that has already been done before, he'll use cinematography and VFX to elevate the joke to a level that other YouTubers don't take it to. Oh, I forgot to mention, I made a TikTok. The handle is AngryMexican563, which is the handle that I use for almost everything. So far I've been uploading clips of my videos to it. I don't really have any ideas for content made for TikTok specifically other than maybe one video, so don't worry about me becoming a TikToker. One thing to know about it though is sometimes I'll upload clips of videos as soon as they're done, whereas on YouTube I schedule them a week apart for consistency. So if you follow my TikTok, you might get sneak peeks of my future YouTube videos. I might start doing the same thing on my other social media platforms since I never use them, and those clips have been doing pretty well on TikTok. The last thing is my website kanemusic.net is no longer going to be supported. It's still going to be there, but I'm not going to be paying for the plan, so it will have a different URL which will be updated in the descriptions of my videos. It'll have Wix branding and you'll only be able to pay for things through PayPal. If there were enough purchases on the site to at least break even on the cost of maintaining it, I would keep it up, but no one ever visits the site. I think it just comes down to audience size. Probably only 5 to 10% of a YouTuber's audience are going to bother going to their website. And you know, I'm just not there yet. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll have to wait and see what the future holds. I might slow down, but I'm not planning on stopping. So yeah, I'll see you guys around.